Yo, 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 what's going on out there, man? Everybody, Black Compass Media back with another one for everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Now, this one right here is right on time. I know y'all seen the trailer from the band series and everything like that, and y'all been hitting me nonstop asking me about this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. I've been rocking with him for a while, you know what I'm saying? Since the KOTD era. With my man, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, man, Toronto's own franchise, what's going on, brother?
No lacking, bro. It's popping, Tony, bro. It's been a minute.
It has, man.
I'm glad to be back on the shit. You know what I mean? How you been, though?
Man, I've been good, man. I've been good. You know, we in like the Northeast, so you know the weather changing, man. I got my sweatsuits out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Gotta get my long johns going. A nigga nose was running today. It was a lot going on. You understand?
That's a fact. I definitely hear you on that, bro. It's getting colder than a motherfucker out here.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna start by saying, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's a lot of cats that have been working super hard to get to these spots. You understand? And I think your story is especially important coming out of Canada, coming out of Toronto and all that and everything that you've been through, man. But before everything, franchise, man, what's going on, bro? I see you in trailers. You killing motherfuckers. Like, what's up, man? How franchise moving right now?
I'm on my 6'9" shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's smoke for anybody, bro. Like, I came here for competition. That's what I've been telling niggas. Like, I fuck with a lot of niggas, but I'm just trying to prove I'm one of the best niggas. But it's hard when niggas ain't got that same mindset and trying to be competitive like that also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, exactly. And you know what, though? It's interesting to me because it is levels to this hunger. You understand? It is levels to this hunger and it's levels to the things that you go through in order to get to that big stage and everything. But you started off with KOTD though. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the first major look, gauging your progress from that point. That's a fact. From that point, from going to the KOTD to now. Take us through that journey, because I mean, at the time, the decision might have hit people a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's a Canada-based league, but you make the move over to Smack and you battle a lot in the city. So how did that sort of come about? What made you make that change, and how's it going since then?
To be honest, like I've been telling you, like the whole URL thing is something that I've always wanted. I've always looked at, like, that's the type of style, the type of rap I rap. So when the opportunity presented itself, of course it was surprising and shit, but it wasn't really something I really had to think about because I knew this was more so where I should be, where it's going to be more comfortable for me to be at, right?
Right.
So speaking on that, like it was a no-brainer, but just being here and, well, what influenced my decision is just where I'm from and the type of lifestyle I grew up. I don't know, when you go to King of the Dot events, and no disrespect to them, it's just, you don't got that street feel. You know what I'm trying to say? There's not a lot of street niggas out there. There's certain type of bars that they reacting to ain't really street bars and shit like that. So it wasn't really something I had to get comfortable to. Like when I show up to New York or I show up to any venue and I see a lot of niggas and I see the grungier it looks or the most savage it looks, I get more comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I feel like home right now. I feel like I'm around my niggas and shit. So that excites me.
But you feel like a fish out of water at KOTD? Because I mean, I've been to the events. They seem real comfortable.
Nah, like,
everybody passing out fruit snacks and shit. But so what was it about KOTD?
When I say comfortability, I feel comfortable anywhere I go, like, especially at home. Like, I'm with my niggas, so there's nothing for me to be afraid of. I just meant, like, the type of rap that it is. You know what I mean? Niggas is not rapping like me. There's not a lot of niggas rapping like that. I'm not saying niggas is not doing that. There's not a lot of niggas rapping like that on the main stage. You know what I mean? So it's a whole different, like, every battler you got on Smack, almost every battler, a lot of percent of them, I'm not saying they're actually niggas from the streets, but they portray that image or they talk about that type of shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's a whole different storyline on both these leagues, like, and the whole different bars that people react to in the crowd and shit.
So as a battler, like, when you, like, cause I've gone through your content. I mean, heavy street content, super believability. You know what I'm saying? We talking about everything from guns to jail to trials and tribulations, hoping the stories match up. We got anecdotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really bringing us there. I mean, in terms of how your bars was received over there, did you feel like, this ain't the venue? Because I know I'm saying some shit. They just not with it because that's not the lifestyle. Like, what
well,
was
not specifically. It wasn't really that because I didn't really try to, like, certain on my battles over here, I never tried to go into that, like, heavy onto that street shit or talk some of the shit like I would talk when I'm on Smack, because I already know niggas are not really going to understand it. And one of the references I always give to people is when I battled A-Ward, I had a bar, I'm like, no bullets in the gun, so the weight is off. I knew they weren't going to get that bar anyways. I just liked it that much that I was going to write it anyways. But I knew if I said down URL, I would have got would have got a different reaction. They got no reaction. There's probably like one nigga in there who reacted. He was like, "Oh my god, did y'all catch that?" He was probably that street nigga there who really know about that type of shit, you know?
Right.
I never specifically went there trying to spit that type of shit, but I know, like, I gotta pick and choose what I say because it's a different type of crowd. When I battle on URL, I can just be myself.
Yeah.
I just know, like, okay, niggas is gonna catch that shit.
So, and that's the one thing I saw, right? And I commend you, and not just because I'm a New York person, I'm New York biased, but these trips over to We Go Hard. Were you battling the Brooklyn Carters and you battling Gaddafi Green? It's like, that's a different guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really going in the trenches and all that. But those situations like that, like, you feel like you needed to do that to sort of get a little bit of clout in terms of this, like, street New York, you know what I'm saying, underground scene, or what influenced that decision to do that?
But that's the thing, like, I tell people all the time, like, first of all, my nigga Tony, I don't come to, like, battle rap to have any beef or to even like to glorify this street shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I feel like if niggas is really in the street, they ain't coming to battle rap to look for beef. You got real niggas in the street, you got beef with and shit like that. So in my mentality, it was never make them believable by me going to We Go Hard. I just felt like me battling in New York and me going to a league like We Go Hard and shout out to City and Steams in them,
right,
would just give me the buzz that this nigga's coming to a league like this. He's battling one of our hitters and he's still putting in work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't try to go around niggas and make them believe, yo, I'm a street nigga. If you want to do that, that's fine. You know what I mean? I got nothing to prove to niggas. But that's why certain niggas fuck with me, because they see how I move and shit. You know what I mean? But just me battling New York and shit like that was just made to get a buzz for niggas to see that, yo, this nigga's really putting in work.
Right. Right. I'm not the reason why I like the content is because I've been to Toronto, not the Niagara Falls by the casino, Toronto. Like, I've been to the, you know what I'm saying? Like the Caribbean food bashment, Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but when you come in and you have this accent, and I don't know why our accents are similar. Maybe because I'm from Western New York and it's right there. But you come in with this accent and you talking the way that you talk. Did you what was the initial reaction that you got from people that was over here? Like, oh, like this kid talking these street bars, like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the type of reaction you got from people either there or in the States and stuff?
I always got two different type of reactions. One was, oh, we've never heard this before. It sounds crazy, and just the shock value of it. Does that sound different? And the other is off the jump when they hear my voice. Oh, this nigga ain't doing the shit he's talking about. Oh, this nigga knows nothing about this shit. So it depends on who it is, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get the, oh, this sounds crazy. I like the way this nigga sounds pause. Then I get the, nah, man, this nigga from Canada was all igloos out there. He definitely ain't doing none of that shit. You hear the accent he has? He says A and shit like that. So
right.
It depends.
Sorry and all that. Yeah.
But it's crazy because, like, a lot of these battle rappers, let me tell you, bro, like, a lot of them who come to King of the Dot, and I ain't gonna call no names, most of these niggas know how it is out here. They know it's not no joke. Like, some of these niggas who I come out here and I don't fuck with, niggas is scared. I see them in the venue. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Niggas is scared. You know what I mean? But it's battle rap. I ain't gonna do nothing to niggas like that, but I could. But I'm just saying, like, niggas know how it is out here. So I don't know why they play that image that Toronto don't got nothing street going on. And I don't play that image that we got the most street shit going on. Everywhere got some street shit, bro. Every single where you go. There's definitely shooters. There's niggas who's killing people. There's niggas who's selling dope. There's niggas who's pimping. There's niggas who's doing everything.
Right.
It just depends where you are.
Yeah, because I mean, the latest, I mean, obviously the most popular representation of Toronto is Drake, right? When it comes to hip hop and all that. And you, the way you said is the same way a lot of people said like, you know, he from here, but you know what I'm saying? But
I definitely show my love to Drake. Like, when I was younger, I guess I was blindsided. I was just young and kind of dumb, and I would just look at it from the perspective of he ain't from the streets and shit like that. But I don't know him, you know what I mean? So one thing I do have respect for is that he really cares about the city. You know what I mean? He definitely put on for our city and for our country. You know what I mean? He definitely helped rappers in the city, and he really cares about the city. He's going to do things so people and the lights is on our city. I could definitely respect him for that, but I don't really know him, so I can't judge him for anything else. But I just know that specifically, like, from what I heard, that nigga ain't part of the streets and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, is it added incentive to bring that then You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, y'all seen this side. Let me give you the different side of what's going on out here. Like, is it added?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, because you're the only one putting on. I don't even know another like Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really from that cloth spitting like how you do it. So is it really just like, you know what? I need people to understand it's really not sweet. Like, no lacking for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Cause like, even my crew, we got a battle rap crew out here, called the Mafia. The niggas that grew up in my league from Beast Mode, right? Shout out to Beast Mode then.
Whoa.
Even niggas in my group, we on that same type of shit. Like, one of my other niggas named Grips, like, I could say he's the one who paved the way for me to start rapping this street shit. Because he was rapping on King of the Dot. He's a little older than me, right? And he was rapping on King of the Dot when it first started. And he was kind of the first nigga to start rapping that real street shit to make it acceptable, I guess, for a nigga like me to come and pave my way to do certain shit like this. You know what I mean? So this is just who we are, I guess, bro. It's just like certain times we see the image that people paint for our city and shit, and we know that it ain't the worst place in the world, but it definitely ain't sweet. You know what I mean? Like,
right. You know what? Let's talk other influences too. When it comes to hip hop in general, you know what I'm saying? Outside of because we're gonna get to the battling. I got plenty of battle questions, but I like to get to influences, like who you was listening to, who was young. So I don't see, everybody's age ambiguous. I have no idea. I'm 32. I'll be 32 in a month here. But like, what was young? Bro. Oh yeah, another year. Like, God bless, right? But who was young franchise listening to?
Well, yo, growing up as a kid, man, I had an older bro, right? And he was a Tupac lover. Like, he fucking everything Tupac. So before I could even understand any music, Tupac was being played in my crib. Mm-hmm. But just for me personally, Jadakiss is my favorite rapper.
I didn't expect that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up, franchise. Hold up. Are you one of the Jadakiss over Styles people? You prefer Jada over Styles?
Well, let me tell you something. I really like Styles a lot too, but I'm the type of nigga, if you gonna say Styles is better than Jada, I won't argue with you because I know he's nice like that too. Right. But just for me, specifically, I like Jada more.
Yeah.
But definitely Styles. Listen to Styles. I used to listen to 50. I love 50. Lil Wayne, the mixtape era. Mm-hmm. I really fuck with Meek Mill for this generation. I feel like he's one of the last street niggas left really doing it for the streets and shit.
Right.
And really putting on for black people, showing us that we can come from nothing and still make it. You know what I mean? So I definitely fuck with Meek. I fuck with G Herbo. If I would say some of the new generation type shit, like the melody shit, I fuck with Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk.
Right.
Niggas like that. But my favorite artist is Jada. I listen to a lot of everything Jada because I got.
Okay. And Jada, you know, an interesting thing about Jada too, and I don't know if everybody, like Jada's rhyme pattern, a lot of the punchlines and all that, it very much, like there's a lot of battle rappers I feel like that listen to a lot of Jada too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
When you put in, do you make music as well on top of battling?
Something like that. Like, I haven't really got to go in the studio like that. Like, I practice my 1-2s and write down shit, but like I'm still trying to drop a mixtape. I'm just waiting until I get some free time where I don't gotta worry about a lot of battling and all shit like that. So I can just focus on that. I feel like it's hard for me to focus on both at the same time.
Right. Yeah, no, I can see that because some battlers, like, they don't like to sound like they in the booth when they battling and vice versa. So I get that.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's get to battles. Let's break down franchise style, right? They have green leaking on the screen like it's Goosebumps, silencer on it, Gaddafi with the lisp. You know what I'm saying? Banging at your door late night like a drunk ex. Like, let's really talk about this style, because it's not just gun bar, set up, gun bar. It's you throwing stuff in one line and you packing in a lot. It's a very dense style. Like, what made you come to that? You know what I mean? Because you wasn't always like that. You wasn't.
Yeah,
your third round versus Gaddafi is crazy. And how are you able to keep up that performance with no water? I'll never know. But like, let's get to the style change and just the ones and twos of putting together the rhymes and all that. You know what I'm saying? How did you come across that style? And you know what I'm saying? What influenced you to go that route with it instead of, taking some other ways that some people get to it? You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was dead. That shit was funny.
No water.
No, because the crazy thing is, like, when I'm watching that shit, I'm watching it like, yo, how the fuck am I doing this without breathing right now? Because I see other niggas trying to rap and keep with my energy, and their lips is white and like they fucking dead tired. So I'm like, what the fuck? But specifically, okay, like I feel like I've always had that punching style. It's just that I get better, I feel like, every battle, right? But I felt like when I battle prep, every battle I have, I ask people, just anybody, because I'm trying to be the best of this shit. And I feel like even someone who might not be good at battle rap or doesn't battle rap could still give you some advice that you've never heard before.
Right.
And that could be the best thing you ever heard in your life to make you the best battle rapper, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say take every advice, but you never know. You should listen to everything, and then you choose from that what you want to listen to and do. So every battle I have, I take advice and shit, and I just felt like the advice wasn't bad. Don't get it twisted. I just felt it didn't work for me. And I felt like against prep, I tried to do things like make more moments instead of, I feel like I'm a good puncher.
I saw that. And but you know, initially I respected it because when I'm sitting there, I'm in the building, I'm watching it, I'm saying to myself, you know, he's trying to give us something different. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like you was aiming for that moment and to get over on him with performance, right?
Exactly.
So now the takeaway from that was what? Like, that's just not.
It's not. I don't think it's me. Like, I think my moments are in how many punches I deliver and how energetic I am and the flow that I'm rapping. You know what I mean? Right. I think that I could hit you with 2-3 punches that might not be the craziest punches, but the flow I'm hitting it with could turn those into moments and into room shakers. Mm-hmm. So when I after I realized that, I was like, you know, I'm just going to go back to my shit, just punching the fuck out of motherfuckers that kill shit. And what I feel was just me just getting better. That's what happened against Gaddafi, also out there around like that. And I feel like it's just going to continue to be like that or just better. Like if I keep just working on what I got to work on, I feel like I could really make a lot of my rounds just like that. And if I do shit like that, I feel like there's not going to be a lot of niggas that can actually beat me.
Right. No, I think it's going to be tough. And now let's address something. Because I got into I don't know why I've been getting into arguments. I argue at the barbershop a lot. I do. I don't know why. I'm that guy that argues at the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? So the Joe situation comes up, right? Mm-hmm. And I was telling the cats and all that. I'm like, yo, he telling this man he don't know nothing about it. I'm feeling it every single time. Cause I'm looking at this cat spitting, saying what he's saying. When you hit the joint, yo, the 2 stories got to match. Like when you did that, I'm like, yeah, that's real life.
That's right real though. It's
that's
real. Like,
real life. He don't know nothing.
That's my best friend. Like if you talk to that nigga, he could tell you that is the truth, bro.
Right. So when you remind it, and it's like you reminding the crowd, he don't know nothing about it. It's a different type of breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So when you approaching different opponents, are you trying to break them down in different ways? Because you went bar for bar with Gaddafi, but for Joe, you had he don't know nothing about it. And what made you go that route with him specifically? And let's get into that.
Well, and this is no disrespect to Joe, because I definitely fuck, and I think he's nice. You know what I mean? But just me, in my opinion, and looking at Smack, like, the first letter of the shit starts for street. It's the S. Niggas know that, right? I don't know.
Facts.
So, what battle rap was built off, like, niggas couldn't be talking about guns and dope and shit like that. They wasn't really doing it, or with niggas that was doing it, because niggas would check you for that shit. So, I didn't have no problem with Joe. I thought what he was saying was nice. What he's saying is great. But, nigga, I know you was not doing none of that. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're not walking with no gun. You're not up and down on nobody. You're not robbing niggas. You're not backing out on nobody. None of that shit. You know what I mean? So for people who look at battle rap the same as me, and authenticity is a big thing, I knew that if I broke him down like that, I can go bar for bar with him both rounds. But if I broke him down like that, I would win the battle. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I know I'm going to take one of those rounds, no matter what. I ain't losing 2 rounds in a row. So I know I'm going to take one of them. And with my angle on the third, I know that third round is mine for sure. So just seeing his character and everything, I knew that's what I had to do. I don't really go into battles. I don't really like angles and shit. I just like seeing who got more bars, who can rap better and shit. Mm-hmm. But if I gotta use an angle, I'll definitely use it. But the only angle I could really use, because niggas is only say one thing to me, is that I'm from Canada. I'm not about that shit, right? So it's only a matter of time till niggas either believe me or they keep doing it all my battles.
Yeah. But you know, and I always tell people too, as you start gaining momentum, storylines start to form. So we start to pick out certain things that you do. You are you have like the silencer, like, you know, everybody does the gun sound like you, a silencer sound like, you know what I'm saying? So we picking those, and it's different every time. I'm fucking with that.
I appreciate that, bro.
But let's talk about group affiliation. I think I saw you going back and forth with Saga, and everything on Twitter and all that. Now, do you have what group are you affiliated? Are you affiliated with Cakes, or what's the crew that you rocking with? Are you solo?
Well, first of all, I rock with Mafia. That's my crew outside in Toronto and Beast Mode. You know what I mean? And then I'm also FD Dub.
Okay.
So, but niggas don't really look at FDW as a URL. I'm not saying me, but like other people from what I've heard don't really look at it as a URL group.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a URL battle group and shit. And FDW is more like a family thing too. Like there's a battle rappers in it, but I look at it as like we family and shit. The way Jay Murder portrays the shit is like we more of a family than it's more than rap and shit like that. So it's just FDW and the Mafia right now.
Okay. And has that helped? Because shout out to Murder. Murder's is a real dude, and he was out here in Queens and all that. I just ran into him. Now, you know, Murder's battle tested. He's been around. Do you get jewels? You get advice from these different cats that have been here and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, shout out to Murder, because he's one of the realest guys doing this. And to be honest, I wish I could link up with him more, because all the love he's been showing me. He's kind of like an older bro. You know what I mean? Like every time I see him, though, he definitely give me some advice, and he definitely showed me the same love like he would always show me. You know what I mean? Like if I asked that nigga for his last $5, he would give it to me.
Right.
So I definitely fuck with him. Every time I'm around these guys, like niggas like Steams, he's a nigga who's a real nigga. Like he don't let this battle rap shit get to his head. Like, you know what I mean? Any advice I ever ask Steams, he gonna tell me the same shit. Every time I see him, he giving me more confidence, telling me like, yo, you knocking on the door of elite. That's the thing he told me last time.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is dope, because I was watching these niggas when niggas didn't even know about me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like I was doing my homework, not even knowing that one day I'm gonna be able to be on the same stage, much less talking to these niggas, fucking with them and shit like that. So every time I get up to learn an experience.
Yeah, and I see the development. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody that's out here right now. I was not the biggest fan of Franchise. In fact, in the Brooklyn Carter battle, in the Gaddafi Green battle, Joe, I was like, oh nah, Franchise not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm 0 for 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you coming into these battles, you feel like I got something to prove. Like you come in there with a chip on your shoulder every time. It seemed like. So are you reading the polls? Like, do you pay attention to what people saying on the medias and all that?
Yeah, I definitely do. I definitely pay attention to everything everyone says. Not everyone, but most of the things people say when it comes to I'm gonna be the underdog. I'm always the underdog. To tell you the truth, every battle I've ever had in my life, even starting from beast mode, even when I was snapping on niggas, bodying niggas every event, I was supposed to lose. I don't think I've ever had a battle where I was supposed to win. Even A-Ward in my home, my backyard, niggas still had me losing that battle.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new to me. And like I said, like since I've been starting this shit, every time I've ever went to an event or I got a matchup, I'm not only battling the nigga in front of me, I'm battling everybody on the card. I'm trying to be the best person on the card. I hope that happens. I'm not saying I am every time, but my mentality going into that is I'm trying to be better than not just the nigga in front of me, but everybody else on that card. So anytime these niggas think of picking a battler to put on a card, they're going to think of me first. I'm not saying they do think of me first. I'm just saying if it's like that, you know what I mean? They going to want to think of Franchise. He's snapping every time we book this nigga. We want to book this nigga.
Right. And I think that's a good way to approach it, especially with stuff like Champion of the Night out here. And you see what Gotti's doing, how he's working. Did you get it?
Shout out to Gotti too. Yeah, shout out to Gotti. He a real one too.
Did you get a chance to watch the Strike 2.5? And I really want to ask you that question through the guise of I feel like there's like a mid-level within URL that's really, really strong right now. You in it, Mac Mel's in it. You know what I'm saying? Cuban. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a very, very strong tier within URL. You know what I'm saying? So did you watch the card? Like, what was your takeaways from the Strike joint?
I didn't get to watch it. Mm-hmm. I seen a 1-2 highlight. I actually seen Greasy and Ryder actually.
Okay. Okay, and Ryder's one of the names that people trying to throw at you. I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to the chat right now. Everybody, Ryder franchise. So what was your takeaway on that?
Yeah, I'm always keep it honest, man. Like this is the thing. One thing I say about battle rap is, I guess when niggas don't understand this shit's a sport, bro. And if a nigga don't think you nice or don't think you perform nice, it don't mean a nigga don't fuck with you. And that's what a lot of these niggas don't understand. Like,
right.
When I first came here, everyone was saying that I can't rap because I'm from Canada. Even you were saying, not that, but you were saying I was gonna lose. Look, I still fuck with you, bro. I'm still on a podcast with you right now. Like, you one of the niggas I actually fuck with. You always show me love. If you think I'm not nice, that's just it. I still have to prove myself, bro. You know what I mean? But just speaking on that, I feel like Ryder's third round was crazy. But, bro, if you want to come with those first 2 rounds against a nigga like me, I'm going to smoke you.
What? Ryder's material, you feel like you would have smoked him?
The first 2 rounds, yeah.
Yeah.
The first and second, I thought his third round was crazy. His third round was nice. But I felt like his first and second, I would smoke him if he came with that shit against me. And Glue, too. I don't feel like the first and second was anything really that nice, especially for the card that you niggas are on. Like, this is a main card. But no disrespect to these niggas. They nice. And Glue, I fuck with Glue. Like, Glue's done show me a lot of love. Yeah. Like that. You know what I mean? But just speaking on that, I thought they could have done more and shit. But they've done more than me. They're ahead of me. So congratulations to them. You know what I mean?
Right. Done more in terms of what? Is it the bars? Because Ryder does get the he just up there rapping. It's not nothing.
I don't know if it was probably like the people were saying that the crowd reaction wasn't crazy, but just when I watched this first, I was surprised by their first. I was like, and niggas know with my I always come out the room punching like a motherfucker. So I was like, bro, that was late. I heard it was late before I even watched it. And I was like, nah, no way. Because I fuck with both these niggas. I really think these niggas is nice. I think Ryder's nice, and I think Bluesy's nice.
Right.
So when I watched their first rounds in the second, I was like, and then Ryder's third was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. His third was fucking...
Yeah, his third was crazy.
You know what I mean?
The talking the smack angle.
Yeah. And even his second, he had a 1-2 in the second, too. It wasn't trash. I'm not saying these niggas was trash, bro. Right. I'm just saying those rounds were very beatable.
Okay. So the approach, I mean, I would think that the approach that they use for each other, they wouldn't use against you. And if you in a room like that, now I was in that room. It was a very battle rappy room. I mean, like people who heard bars, they know when shit is not up to par, you know, whatever the case might be. In a room like that, you feel like you need to leverage more on performance, or are you going to give them the straight up franchise rapid fire? Like I'm going to just go off. Like what's the mindset going into that?
Yeah, I come to reality, like I'm gonna just fucking go off on niggas. Like I'm on this type of kill shit. Shit's like, yo, I'm just going off. Like I'm trying to like, and tell you the truth, like when I battle, like how you said their mentality was different battling them. Mac Mel's my homie, mind you not. Like before I signed to URL.
Yeah.
And even now, me and Mac Mel talk on the phone like all the time. I spar with Mac Mel.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's time to spit my bars to him. But when you see this battle, you wouldn't think we were friends.
That trailer,
you know like,
shit.
Exactly. And like me and my bro could go in the ring. I'm gonna battle him like I don't want him to ever be booked again. That's my mentality. I don't want these niggas to ever book you again. You know what I mean? So I don't care if you're my friend or not. You know what I mean? So that's the thing I didn't understand. People were saying like, oh, they might be friends, so that's why they didn't like, bro. This is about who's the best, bro. You guys could be friends after. You guys want to chill and smoke and drink after.
Do you feel like people let the camaraderie get in the way of the type of work they bring up there? Like just because everybody sees each other all the time. Like we make that point on the show all the time, but what is it? Is it just gets in the way for people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure like if niggas just don't got the same hunger. I know I'm not the only nigga out there like this. Like Jack Boy has that same mentality. Mac got that same mentality. I don't really know chess like that. But okay, people been saying he's been going through the same shit. But when he was on that shit, he got that same smoke. I'm gonna smoke you. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm gonna smoke shit. And there's still niggas there like that. But I feel like there's a lot of battle rappers that they sit back and they want to pick and choose their battlers because they got an angle against this nigga. I'm gonna battle this nigga because I got an angle against him. Or I want to battle a vet, not to smoke this nigga, but I want to have a debatable or a classic with him. So nah, bro, I'm trying to smoke everybody. You know what I mean? So I think what were you gonna say about that?
I don't want to cut you off, but this is interesting to me because So you would take you taking whoever's on the menu here.
Like, not specifically. Obviously, I have 4 battles now, so I don't want to go back down the ladder, right? Yeah. But it's like, okay, remember when, I'm not gonna say names, I don't do that shit, but niggas was in my position before when they was coming up on URL and they was doing their thing. I remember there was a point in time when niggas were saying, oh, we calling out mid-tiers, we calling out vets, but they don't want to give us no shots. Niggas is too celebrity, da-da-da-da-da. But niggas done got to that same position and moved like just like they were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Facts. So that's a fact.
No, it's a fact, bro. Yeah. It's definitely a fact. I see the shit. And it's like, if you care about the culture, bro, I ain't asking, I don't go around and say, yo, I deserve Tay-Rock, I deserve Charlie Clips, I deserve names like that, Rum Nitty. I didn't put in work like that. But when I say, oh, I deserve a name like, just for a nigga like who that I fuck with, or Mr. Wavy, niggas gonna look at me like I'm crazy. But how you gonna do that? I'm unbeatable. I'm not unbeatable. I haven't lost, my bad. I haven't lost a battle yet. You know what I mean? Every time I touch the stage, I'm performing, and it could be a crazy battle. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But no, niggas say, oh, it's a step down for me, and then go take another dumb battle that don't make no sense. Because they know that nigga's not gonna rap their heart out. They know that when they battle a nigga like me, bro, you gotta come with 150% of your shit, because I'm not letting up. No matter what, bro. Every time I come to that venue, I rap like it's my last time I could ever be doing this shit. So I don't really get this shit sometimes, bro.
Yeah, it's about matchups, and it seems like it's more about people's career trajectory. Now, let's put you in a position. I want to ask you then. Let's put you in this position right here, right? So you have a battle. It goes, you and Mac Mel drops, right? Goes super duper crazy viral and all that, and you getting all these accolades. You get shot, and I know I gotta poke at battle rappers just a little bit, because when celebrities shout y'all out, y'all don't know how to act. I don't know what that's about, but you getting all that love online. Are you gonna capitalize on that by taking the next big name, or are you gonna still keep that same energy and battle somebody that maybe is a step lower? Like, are you gonna adhere to that same thing?
Well, that's the thing, because I'm going to answer that. The first, to me, it wasn't always about a name. Sometimes you could be on a big event against a nigga that's the same level as you. Right. But the event itself, the way the event is being portrayed to the people, is that the event is so good, and to the magnitude that it's at, you know what I mean, that a good battle on an event like that can do wonders for you. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That's a fact.
So, but at the same time, if I ever got to that type of level, you know what I mean? Of course I would give a shot. That's the type of nigga I am. You look at Rock. Rock gave Chess a shot at that time. A lot of niggas could say that he didn't have to do that, right?
Right.
So there's niggas out there that do give niggas shot, but a lot of niggas out there that it's either they're too much of a diva, they're too much in the celebrity status, or they don't want to lose their spot. That's a lot of it. They don't want to lose their spot. They lose the battle to you. That means they're going down the ladder, right? So there's a lot of different things that come into place.
Okay. And I'm gonna get to the list of people that people are naming. Some of these battles do sound good. And I want to get to that. But, in terms of who needs to be clipped, who needs to be taken out, franchise? Cause I'm all about the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you feel like is on their high horse that is in the crosshairs that you could clip at a given moment?
Mike P gotta go, bro. He gotta go. Yeah, he gotta go.
Wow. Well, why Mike P gotta go?
I got no problem with that, nigga. Like, the first battle the battle I had with Joe, he showed me love, but I feel like Mike P thinks he's too nice. I remember when he was battling Shotgun, he was saying that, oh, Shotgun can't write, so he's definitely gonna beat him just because Shotgun harm. I can't write either like that. What, could you write better than me? You think you could beat me? Because it's not gonna be like that. I can bet you that much money. And it's like, I see Mike P, he'll sit back and wait for the right battle that he wants. To me, like, I don't like when niggas do that, bro. This is the ultimate rap league, my nigga. Like, before I came to Smack, and I keep telling people this, looking from the outside in, it's about who is the best battle rapper. You know what I mean? Right. So if you're nice and I'm nice, we're going to hop in that ring to see who's the best. Not because, oh, you know what? I might not have an angle against this nigga and I might not be able to do this, but against this nigga, it's going to work. So, you know, I don't want to battle this guy. I'm going to sit down and wait for the battle that's going to suit me best. Nah, bro. That's not how it works. I done battled so many different types of people in my life. White guys, niggas that rap street shit, niggas that can write, all different types of niggas. You know what I mean? Niggas that can perform better than me, like Mac, because I think Mac's a better performer than me. You know what I mean? Each time I took the shit, I put the Mac. People can say that Mac is a step down for prep, but I still took the battle because it was going to be a great battle, bro.
Right. And it's funny though, the Mike P situation is funny because he gets called out a lot, and I wonder what it is. He's been battle tested though. Let's not get it fucked up. Mike P's been out.
I definitely agree with you on that. Like, he did his thing, but it's like he don't have any clear W's. He don't have any clear. You don't body nobody. Like he he's always giving you a good performance. And I could definitely give you that. You know what I mean, Mike P gonna give you a good performance, but I don't really see him. He's smoking niggas, or I ain't worried about him. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Okay. So Mike P, interesting. Now, okay, so we got Mike P. Who else is on the list? Because I like how you talking right now, because you pointing out a lot of shit that these niggas do that I hate. But who else? Who else is on the list of names in the notebook?
I got the Saga. I used to have the Saga on there, but the more I watch this nigga, I'm like, yo, this nigga is so trash.
Come on, franchise. You see, don't do that. Don't do that. I know what you're trying to do. But Saga, you look at Saga's catalog, it's not really that many it's not clear losses on that bitch. He don't be getting killed. Like, he definitely be getting
Chess bodied him. You forgot that, right? You forgot
Chess bodied him to you? That was a body?
Yeah, Chess killed him.
Man.
I want to say it's a third, well, yeah, it could be a 2-130. Like, that third round that Chess, that whole shit with the Adam and Eve and the whole washcloth shit, like, that shit got him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
T-Top got him the fuck out of here, too. And it's every time you rap against these street hungry niggas that don't give a fuck about none of that Christian shit you're spitting, it's not gonna work. And I'm just like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You're gonna come in here against a nigga that's hungry from the street, but it's not gonna fucking work. I'm gonna fuck your shit up. And he should know that already, because it happened twice. I'm not saying I'm as good as Chess and T-Top. I won't even say that. But it's the same type of style, nigga. So, and I rap with more hunger than these niggas. I'm more energetic. So, what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, they fucking with you in the group right now. They like, I like set it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but because I seen you got them tight on Twitter. You did. You got them upset. Now, I do believe it was you, Snake Eyes, Mac Mel. Y'all was Cuban. Like, I know he want to curse right now. What happened with that situation? Was it because of the band release? And we'll get the band, but like, what happened with that, man?
I don't know. Because I just started using this Twitter shit, and like niggas know me. Like, I'm never on social media like this, but P's been, shout out to P too, because P, he did a lot for me in this URL shit. But he's always telling me that it's more than rapping, bro. It's more than just showing up and doing what you do. You know what I mean? You can't rap and then go home for 3-4 months and the fans don't hear anything about you. And especially, I'm so far away. They wonder, like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, right? So I just started getting on this internet shit, like, probably like 3-4 days ago and really trying to work this shit out. I didn't really know how to use Twitter and shit. Like, not that I didn't know, I didn't try to, you know what I mean? I always had it, I never posted once. So now that I'm looking at this shit every day now, I don't know what happened, but I think Jackboy tweeted it or retweeted some shit about, like, battle rappers and fans are always posting videos when they're not because they're ruining the surprise and shit.
Right.
And then I seen Saga say, oh, URL posted it first and blah, 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 blah. I was just fucking like, it's the truth, what I was saying. But I was also fucking around just to like fuck around. But it's the truth, what I was saying. Like, nigga, URL didn't post it first, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say no names once again, but one of your homies posted it. I commented on the video. You liked the video, bro. So you know when it was posted. Why are you lying? You know what I mean? That's why I said you a Christian, bro. Why are you lying? I'm just fucking with him too, right? It's the truth, though, but he probably mad as hell over there, but.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He don't like the lying. Like, the Christians don't like when you call them the lie. Like, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that was funny. Now there's a couple names that came up. Loso, Snake Eyes, Ryder, Cuban have been names that have been mentioned here, right? So out of those 4 names, who would you be most excited to take? Who do you think would be the toughest situation? Who's a walkthrough? Straight up. Loso, Snake Eyes, Ryder, Cuban.
But that's the thing. I don't think none of these rappers are walkthroughs. But if you're gonna say pick one out of the 4, because if you was gonna ask me on a regular day and you just ask me on one of them, I would never tell you that any of them are walkthroughs. To be honest.
Okay.
But if I'm gonna say the easiest one for me to beat, I would say it's Loso.
Loso. Wow. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. Why Loso? And it cannot be just because of the Christian.
No, it's just
praise God, but
and just let me give you my opinion again. Like, niggas, it's just my opinion, right? I battled A-Ward. I don't feel like, first of all, that Loso is even the best Christian battle rapper. I think that he got the best push because John was pushing him. John was on URL's phone all the time, bothering him, but he only got to do no PG and shit like that. So you have somebody who was in the URL, a main battle rapper, pushing for you and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, you do your numbers. Every time you got a good opponent, they put a bit of play in front of you, you did your thing. But I think people gonna see being in the URL now and the niggas he's gonna have to face. It's not that same thing he was doing before. And I would just have an angle against him. I would have a good angle. I don't think he could keep up with me, energetic. And it's probably just my opinion. Like, I'm not a fan of Loso like that. I don't think he's nice like that.
Yeah.
I think Ryder, can punch crazy. I think Ryder has good haymakers. I think he also could keep up with me. I think Cuban's pen is crazy, and it would force me to write differently because he could write so good. Yeah. I couldn't just do normally what I do. I have to switch it up and come with some shit like what he does. You know what I mean? And then just Snake Eyes, his whole authenticity thing is what I think would bring me to the next level. If niggas want to finally stop saying, "Oh, he from Canada, you give me the battle with Snake Eyes," or a nigga like Geechee, and then niggas will stop saying that shit. That, "Oh, I'm from Canada, nothing's going on there."
Yeah.
So
okay,
but
okay,
I don't got nothing against Loso. Like I said, man, he probably a cool dude and shit like that. I know a lot of people think he's nice. He's just not my type of battle rapper.
Now let's address Ryder's third round because I felt like he was speaking for a lot of y'all with that third when he addressed Loso being unknown. When you sitting at the crib drinking a beer, rolling the L, and you see Loso pop up on Gnome, what's going through Franchise's head? What's up?
Well, first of all, you know that me and Mac was supposed to be on that card too.
Word? Y'all was supposed to be on that Gnome card.
Yeah, we wasn't next surprised by that. About what had happened was, Scotty's from Houston,
right?
So it only came down to they could be one of them, and he's from Houston, so they went with that battle, which was that's good for them. Like I felt no way, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I always try to keep it real with myself, bro, and I always try to keep it real with the fans and just people in general.
Yeah. And
for me to sit there and say I was super mad, like obviously I felt away. I'm a human being, right? Mm-hmm. But for me to say I was super mad at it, I'd be a hypocrite because when I first came to URL, niggas was about to throw me on Born Legacy 4 right away. I had a niggas that's never been there. Right? So if I'm going to look at it like that, URL could say to me, so what happened when you came franchise and you were supposed to battle Brooklyn Carter and these niggas was doing PGs and people were working and they wanted shit and we threw you into the fire and put you on that. That'd be pretty much the same thing. It's just that Gnome is way bigger than Born Legacy, right?
Right.
So the other shit he was saying though with people working hard and other niggas getting booked and putting on performances, like I definitely feel that to 100%.
Okay, yeah, because it was a time where it just seemed like people was getting rewarded. You know what I'm saying? Like the rewards and it was messing me up. It was all fucked up, and I like that Ryder addressed that because I feel like a lot of y'all was working super hard and not necessarily getting the benefits, but then you get these other guys that come in and they dropping numbers on their own shit. It's like, damn, maybe I should have went over the bullpen, been that guy, and then I'd be, in a better position now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that shit, it does. I do think about it. Like, me and P being the person he is, shout out to P again. Like, there's times we get into friendly arguments. It's not real arguments, but that's my bro, right? Mm-hmm. And I be, like, really feeling a way about that shit. And he breaking it down to me. It's like, end of the day, bro, sometimes you gotta wait your turn. Just everybody got their time, bro. You know what I mean? Some shit just works out for certain people differently. You see that shit every day in sports. So if something's for you, there's nothing that can come in the way to stop that for you. Like if I'm gonna be that best nigga on URL, there's nothing that no one could do to stop that because it's gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? So just be humble and wait my time, bro, and keep working hard. That's what I try to do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's tough sometimes to stay patient because I know once battles drop, the buzz is just crazy. Fans got like 30 matchups made up for you already, like off the rip. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get into the band series because I did have the opportunity to sit in on on one of the battles from the band series. But like, how did that situation come about to where you like it's dark room, it's not pretty, it's exactly what you was talking about before, gritty, small room, dark. Like how was it performing on the band series, and what do you expect the reaction is going to be when that drops?
First of all, I want to shout out to Battle Rap Trap. Shout out to D.I. the Hennyman.
Shout out to D.I.
Because the hospitality he showed us was next to none. It was great. You know what I mean? And that was probably one of my best times I've been going to an event. You know what I mean? Just the way niggas was treated and the way he dealt with us and shit like that. So shout out to him because he's a real nigga. Yeah. But shout out to Washington also. But just the vibe and shit, it was crazy, bro. Like the lights, the kind of light they had on you, and just the feeling that everybody's close, it's dark and shit. But the funny thing is, I didn't even notice it was that dark until I seen the trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm in battle rap mode, so I really paying attention to everything. But while I was battling, just the reaction they was giving me and everything like that, it was great. You know what I mean? Niggas showed me a lot of love after the battle. Niggas showed me a lot of love and shit. So I definitely love it. I definitely want to go back and shit. But the whole band series itself, you got to shout out to P and JB for that because the way they shooting that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it definitely does something for battle rappers like me and Mac and the people who are in class that can't get battled all the time on main cards, that we still active. We can still get a buzz. So we definitely got to shout out to P and JB for that work, bro.
And I see what the fans are doing with that, and I'm appreciating it too, because it seems like people are embracing it and everything. Like, are you as a battler and stuff? Because the rollout sometimes can be y'all get fucked. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest. Some of y'all get fucked. Like your battle will drop, and then they'll turn around and they'll drop like, for instance, like Hollow and John. They'll drop that next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how is it on the band series where there's no, essentially not real promotion for it? You get a trailer and everything before it drops and then it's out. Like, how does it feel jumping back to that format of, hey, this is just a battle? Like,
well, people always like a surprise, right? So anything that's unexpected, especially battle rap, that's dropping on Smack, it's going to be something that people like regardless.
Yeah.
And just the way they doing it with keeping certain battles that are going on without people knowing, like how we heard about the chess and twerk. Mm-hmm. Just hearing that, once people see a band trailer, they're going to click on it right away because the shit that's going around surrounding it.
Right.
So the way they're really doing this edition and this type of event is crazy. And I think it could keep going on for a while. And I think that we're going to see a lot more like vets actually doing it now because the way it's being shot, like a lot of niggas that perform good are going to look really good on band.
But see, I don't want them on that. I don't want the vets on that. I'm gonna be honest. And that's why I gotta stop you. I fuck with you. No, I don't want the vets touching that. I want you on there. I want Jack Boys and Steams and, you know, people that's working Cuban. I want Lou Castro. I want workers, like people that's out here running around doing their goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it benefits y'all more. You know what I'm saying? Even with Jack and Steams.
Definitely.
That battle, the way that the reception is on that battle is way different than if it was dropped regular, right? So,
yeah, that's a fact.
You know, I want the vets to stay away from that. I'm being honest. I'm just like, I
definitely hear you on that, bro.
I can see the comments are Tony, bro, just like the new niggas. And yeah, whatever. The vets got volumes. Y'all can have that. Like, let's leave this dark room band series.
Yeah, I hear you. You know? I hear you. If you look at it like that, the best got volumes, then you can leave it. You can leave this shit to us.
Yeah, exactly. Do some damage in that room. You know what I mean? Now, as far as your trajectory and everything, I think your style is suited. You know, there's some things I would want you to kind of work through a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I want you to tell me too. Give me the advice. Everything you guys say, let me know, bro.
Okay, so my main critique of you was the bars to me aren't super intricate. The writing to me is okay, but you've offset that with performance, with flow, with energy on top of it, and a charisma that people are left with. Like, damn, that boy, I might not have liked everything, but that motherfucker snapped. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing is like consistency with the bars. Sometimes it's like it's not always there for me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Performance and intensity always on 100, and I need to leave with something. Like with Joe Battle, I left with he don't know nothing about it. I remember the Gaddafi third. And what you did to Brooklyn Carter was fucked up. I fuck with Brooklyn Carter, but you fucked him up. But I need to leave the battles with something. And I don't get that every time. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. First thing I'm going to say is I definitely appreciate the advice. Mm-hmm. And I've been hearing that, like, I got to work on the intricacy of my bars. And to be honest, I feel like I've came a long way past, like, 2014 when I started battling to now. Like, if you really look at my artwork, my shit, you can definitely tell that it's gotten better. And it's definitely something that I still work on. Like, every time I practice and I write my shit, I probably got like 3-4 pages of shit to me that is intricate. But sometimes it's just the way that it comes off when I'm rapping it. It's just like, nah, bro, that's not gonna sound. Because I'm really big on sound. You know what I mean? And I'll make a bar and I'll spit that bitch like 100 times, 100 different ways, and then I'll be like, okay, it sounds the best that way. And I'll say, even when I say it sounds the best that way, I'll spit that way like 30 different times. Like, yep, they're gonna react to that shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like, because I don't feel like I'm 100% yet. So when I really feel like I know what I'm doing and exactly how to do it, I feel like I won't have to worry about that. I feel like they'll definitely be intricate and shit. And I definitely work on that every battle. So the next battle I have, I'm definitely gonna try to fix that. I appreciate it, bro.
Nah, yeah, I see it. I mean, you see the progression from battle to battle. And let's before I get some Q&A going, I wanna get to long-term goals, long-term franchise. Where's franchise going? What's the career trajectory? Is it to be headlining the big cards? Is it to get out of this shit, use it as a stepping stone for something else? Are you bossing up? You got a crew under you? Like what's the moves, man? What's going on?
Well, to be honest, the first reason I got into this for an accident. It was an accident. I started battle rapping. So when I actually got into it, just battle rap related, on what my goals are for battle rap is, one of them was to make it a smack, and I did that. Mm-hmm. One of them was to make it a King of the Dot. I did that. The other two, one was to be the best person to ever do this shit. And I always want to aim high in case I miss, I still land somewhere that's good enough for myself. And the second was to at least be the best battle rapper to ever battle rap from Canada. And I think that at least that goal right there is a little more realistic. And me being on Smack and being the first person consistently on Smack, I believe that I can definitely achieve that goal.
Right. At some point, you might have to talk to Patrick. You might have to talk to the homie from Nova Scotia. You know what I'm saying?
That's the bro, though. I definitely fuck with Pat. I was talking to him the other day, actually.
Okay.
Congratulations on the whole Tay-Rock shit.
Right. Who is the because Rock keeps coming up, and I got a Rock question for you, but I want to get to this first. Who is the current best right now? Who would you say is the guy, the GOAT, in your opinion?
Or is there a difference between the GOAT, the greatest of all time, or the nigga right now that if I think he's on 100, he can't be beat?
Wow. Okay. I didn't even parse it like that. I'll go with the second part. Like, who is on 100 right now cannot be fucked with right now, in your opinion?
New Jersey Twerk.
Wow. With all with the slip ups and
because he's not on 100, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Even New Jersey Twerk, that to me that we've seen kill niggas, he's on remember, I'm 25. He's younger than me. Mm-hmm. So he definitely hasn't figured out everything he needs to do, because I haven't either. He just started battle rapping, right?
Right.
But that nigga, he, to me, and Chess are one of the most talented battle rappers, you know what I mean? And shock value and just the things they can do. Talented, you know what I mean? Because remember, Twerk can perform, but he can also write.
Right.
That's the thing. And that whole strapped in is a cheat code. No matter, once he says that shit, he's getting a haymaker. If he says something fire, once he says that shit, he's getting the attention of everybody in that fucking room. So he has a certain cheat code to the shit where I feel like if he's at his best he can possibly be, there's nobody that can beat him.
I agree. I actually agree with that, to be honest. I think his track record has proven that it's really him in his bag. Even on 90 is tough to beat. So I'm not mad at that pick. Now, all time. Let's get to all time bag. Who would you say is that guy?
Well, it's probably gonna be biased. Like I talked about all the time, my two favorite battle rappers, I would have to give it to Hollow or Tay-Rock. I didn't really grow up off that Murder Mook and Loaded Loss era and shit like that. So I no disrespect to them, but just to me, I would have to say it's Hollow or Tay-Rock.
Okay. And on the Tay-Rock, because I don't know why, but everybody keeps bringing up Tay-Rock, and one of the things they saying in the joint right now in the chat, shout out to the chat, they saying Gunbar Prince. He's the Gunbar King. I made a tweet the other day. So what's going on with that?
I made a tweet the other day. I was showing respect to a legend, and like I said before, before I ever started this shit, niggas always said that I got some similarities of Tay-Rock. I don't know if it's the hunger, I don't know if it's performance, I don't know what. But when I ever started this in 2014, niggas been telling me yo, he kind of raps like Tay-Rock. He kind of raps like Tay-Rock. And I don't want to be Tay-Rock. I want to be me. You know what I mean? But if you gon' say that I'm a similarity to Tay-Rock, a nigga who's one of the best doing this shit, I ain't gonna be mad. You know what I mean? And that's the part I didn't understand, showing him respect, because he definitely showed me love. My first battle with Joe, he showed me love. And me showing that tweet, niggas is like, yo, you his son and this and that. But when you look at sports, you look at Jordan or niggas like Kobe, they want to be like Jordan. Ask the majority of these niggas, you know what I mean? They were emulating their game to try to be like, I'm not saying Tay-Rock is Jordan, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So I never really understood that part of it, but niggas always say all I rap out is guns. I sound like Tay-Rock, I have similarities like Tay-Rock. So definitely showing respect to a legend and showing him yo, I definitely see what you're doing and I appreciate the shit you done. You know what I mean? And let people show me.
I respect that. And I think with the Tay-Rock comparison definitely comes with the energy. And to me, Rock always, and I grew up on the DVD era, and I remember what Clips did to him. To me, in my head, I'm thinking that when Tay-Rock is spazzing, he's thinking about what Clips did to him. Like, he's like, yo, I don't never want to have that happen again. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And you rap like a nigga that got bodied before. That's what really what I think it is. Like, that shit is crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? So it helps people connect. That's what I think. Bro,
so you rap like a nigga that got bodied before.
Yeah, like, I'm like, damn, son, this nigga mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, what did he do to you? Like, when they be saying, we go, well, what did this man do to you? Because you wilding right now.
And that's the craziest part about it. Like, when people ask me all the time, like, why do you rap like that? I don't know. Like, when I first just did it, it's just that's how it came out. Like, me screaming and me rapping that aggressive. I was like, okay, I guess it's the way I'm supposed to do it. I don't know, bro.
Okay, so I got a couple names of who would you battle these people? Would you battle Drugs? Drugs keeps coming up in the chat.
Yeah, that's the bro. FT Dub, Drugs, FT Dub, and I've been saying that for a while. Me and Drugs, just the energy he got in the performance and shit. It's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be like two pit bulls really trying to get out that chain, sparking at each other.
Okay, and then Jack Boy is also coming up too.
That's also. They gonna say I fuck with everybody, but Jack Boy, like my bro, like just like Mac Mel, like he's one of the first people. When I first signed to URL, that actually showed me love. He was telling people about me in Virginia and Richmond and really put me on in other cities that people could start fucking shit.
Okay.
And we know we definitely gonna have to see each other sometime. Like, we definitely gonna have to see each other in the ring. So that's something that's definitely gonna happen sooner or later.
Now I'm thinking of it, and shout out to my man Moon that's in the comments now. You running the Goonie Gauntlet is nothing but good battles. Those are nothing but good battles. Each one of them. The entire crew. So I'm with it. Especially if it's not gonna be on no friendly shit. Now they known for not being on no friendly shit, so I fuck with that. Let me do this though, franchise. I'm gonna get some people on to get their questions and all that off. I'm gonna start with my man Hemi. Hemi, what's going on, bruh? You on with franchise?
What's going on? So, franchise, I got a couple questions for you. So I peeped that you like mad aggressive. And like, I feel like Canada got like the stigma for like being soft and not being aggressive. So like, is that why you like attack so aggressively, or like?
Nah, that's just, to be honest, a shout to Henry, man. Appreciate the love, but that's just me, bro. Like, just as me when it comes into the ring, because niggas know me like outside of the shit. I'm very quiet. I laugh a lot. You know what I mean? Until shit gotta get to where it gotta get to, then you know what I mean? Then niggas see how I am then. But I don't really talk a lot, bro. If you really see me around these battles, I'm most nigga who's quiet. I'm just laughing all the time. So, that style is like, I don't know. Like I told Tony, I don't know where it came from. You know what I mean? I just felt like the first time I did it, I was just rapping aggressive like that. And I don't know if because, like I said, one of my favorite battles is Tay-Rock, and he rap aggressive. That could be it. You know what I mean? That could be it, but I don't really know. You know what I mean? I just felt like since I've been doing it like that, that's what suits me the best. And that's how I get the most reaction.
Okay. Yeah, you most definitely fired, bro. I got another question. So if you gotta battle somebody and get rid of them, like off of like battle rap period, like who's that one person that you're gunning for that don't belong in battle rap period? Like who you think that you would get rid of?
I think I get rid of a lot of these niggas, but I'm gonna keep the same name I told you before. Mike P. I want Mike P to get mad, bro. I'll smoke.
You want Mike P?
Yeah.
Mike P.
As I said, Hemi. That's
Mike
what.
P?
Yeah. That's what I said. They give me all the slack because I'm like, yo, Mike P's the best in New York right now. So
man, that nigga, I feel like he got an ego. Like, I'm a real humble dude, and I don't like to see people that got an ego unless they supposed to have one. Like, if a nigga like Twerk or a nigga like Chess talking and shit, like, okay, nigga, you done. You that nigga.
Time out.
Right?
Okay, franchise. I was just fucking with you. But time out, bro. Listen. Mike P done gave us consistent battle after battle after battle. Mike P deserves to have the ego. Now, I understand that you fuck with Chess and Twerk. These niggas choke artists.
Now, I don't know.
You think that they deserve to have an ego?
Okay, look at it like this. I don't know Chess specifically. Like, I know Twerk, and we definitely have conversations. But it's like this. Okay. Chess and Twerk, Mike P will give you a consistent battle every time. We know that Chess and Twerk got the talent, and not only because they got the talent, because that wouldn't be fair to give them that type of recognition, but they done bodied niggas and put on classic performances to why they are able to get that type of recognition. Now, what I have to say about Mike P is that if I'm asking for someone like Twerk and Chess, I can see why they're telling me or would say to URL, nah, I ain't gonna battle that nigga because at the stock value that you're at, you're able to say that. Mike P, the level you're at, you know what I mean? Which I'm not saying you're not good, you know what I mean? But you're a mid-tier battle rapper, bro. Against somebody that's not been beaten. You shouldn't be acting like you have any type of ego, like you're a vet or something like that. You know what I mean? So
wait a minute, Franchise. You don't think that he beat New Jersey Twerk? You don't haven't beaten Twerk?
For sure.
No, I don't think he beat even Twerk Choke. I don't think he beat him.
Wow.
Listen, Franchise. I don't know. Listen, you hurt my feelings right now, brother.
Shout out to Milwaukee. Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it clean with you, man. You hurt my feelings right now. Listen, man. Listen. I need to know who these people body. If we talking URL, who did Chess and who did Twerk body? Please tell me this.
Okay, so let's go with. I already said that he bodied the Saga. Chess bodied the Saga. Chess bodied.
Never. I'm sorry, no.
Chess bodied Prep, and even Chess and T-Top's whole UFF. Even though Chess choked against T-Top, but their whole UFF performances, you know what I mean? And even though Chess choked against DNA, I still hadn't beaten DNA because everything he said up to that point was better than what DNA
you're not talking about beating. We said body. You said body. When I hear body, I hear a loss real bad. So I want to know.
Well, to me, Saga and Prep were real bad losses. Like real bad losses.
I agree with that. I agree.
And,
listen, I go back to that Saga battle a lot. It inspires me. I'm sorry.
It inspires me. This guy.
T-Top, I think T-Top done put on great performance for a minute. That whole UFF shit, you know what I mean, was a great whole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The City Tower shit, even though that was before he got there, he bodied City Tower. You know what I mean? So T-Top been doing his numbers. For me, I would say that he ain't rapping with the same type of shit he used to rap back in the day. You know what I mean? But
I hear you.
I feel like these niggas, even though they Chess and Twerk, you know what I mean, sometimes they choke and shit, I feel like to the level that they got themselves at, for why the fans appreciate them and the recognition they have, they're are able to say, like, okay, you know what? Franchise is not anywhere near me right now. You know what I mean? I don't feel like Mike P got that. You know what I mean? I feel like Shotgun just beat him clearly in the small room. I feel like Shotgun won clearly, clear as day. And I felt like...
I feel like New Jersey Twerk is like one of the new niggas that got the most clear losses to me, but that's just me. So I want to know who Twerk body. Like you said, Twerk got bodies too. So I'm gonna let you slide with this. The Saga and
Twerk don't got bodies. Twerk don't got bodies.
Okay.
He got clear dub. I feel like his Dougie, he clearly won. I felt like Louise, he clearly won. I felt against QP, he clearly won. I was there at the Ill Will battle, he clearly won. I felt like against A Verb, he won. I felt like JC, he clearly won.
I agree. Yo, Franchise, why you say it like that? Why you do it like that?
Nah, JC, the second round, I felt like he won out the second round alone. So all those battles, I felt like he won. I felt like Mike P could be debatable. You know what I mean? He didn't clearly win that one. I feel like DNA, yeah, he lost. I ain't gonna lie to you about that one. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. I don't hate on you for your opinion, bro.
Word.
I got one more question before I get out of here. Go ahead, Hemi. So, Franchise, what's your dream battle? Like, if you can get anybody without them, like without the battle rap politics, who is that person for you?
It's gonna have to be Tay-Rock, bro. Since I ever battle, like I said, niggas been saying that we got same similarities, and just the hunger that he got and the hunger I got. Like, I feel like we battle in a small room. The energy in that shit gonna be fucking crazy because I don't really care who's in front of me. You know I'm gonna do the same barking. And I know he knows and sees that how energetic I am, that he's not gonna let me do that shit. So just that, being it like that is like, and I feel like I need someone to teach me a lesson. There's a lot of people who could teach me a lesson too, but I just feel like that battle would be crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that you and Tay-Rock would be fire. And I see the similarities between you and Tay-Rock. But I think you got a lot more. Me too. I believe that too. But I think that you got a lot more similarities and you got a lot more in common with K-Shine. Like, I see K-Shine when I hear you rap. For some reason.
Definitely hear that too, bro. I appreciate that too. I've heard people say that too. And K-Shine is definitely fire. I would definitely want to battle K-Shine one day too. I can see what you're saying with that energetic and the punches back to back. When I was watching him against, I didn't watch the whole battle because Tony Brodus asked if I seen it, but I seen the clip he posted with. He said about consistency. He said the whole fishnet, the whole blistex. I felt like that was. I'm not saying like he copied me, but I felt like that was me. Like if I that's what I'm saying. Like y'all different flows and y'all different cadences and the aggression. Like I could see like I don't see because Tay-Rock to me Tay-Rock kind of has like the same flow pattern all the time. But when I see a Franchise, I see you come with different words and I see you make your cadence different most of the like every single battle. And K-Shine has so many different cadences too. But I feel like
y'all both kind of find this cheat code with like the Starburst flow and like the Vince McMahon flows. Like I kind of see that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say K-Shine to me. But good looking for having me on the interview, Tony, bro, and salute to you, franchise.
I appreciate all the questions you asked. I appreciate the love you were showing me. All right, bro.
Thank you, man.
No lack.
All right, hit me from the mill, man. You got
Where's the mill? Where's that at?
That's
Where's
Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay,
yes,
Milwaukee.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they thorough out there. I know they was fucking franchise. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I was gonna ask him where he's from because he has an accent to me.
Yeah. That's that Milwaukee, like, yeah. So
okay.
Let me get my man AJ Ra. AJ Ra, what's up? You online with franchise? What up? Hold on. AJ, don't choke. I think he's a newer member of the caller regime here. All right, AJ, hit me if anything, man. But yo, let me just say this, right? With right now, the way that your career is going is dope. I like the Tay-Rock situation. Yeah. I do, but I don't need it right. I don't need it right now. I don't even need it next year. You know what I'm saying? Like we can, you know what I mean? We can wait a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Definitely. Wait till I actually become something and really solidify myself. That battle could be way better down the right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got one more for you, and we gonna close it out. Dirk, what up, bro? He just hit me. Dirk, what up? He said he talking. You ain't. I don't know. We can't hear you, bro. Hold on, man. Yeah, man. Let me get back to AJ. AJ. All right. Dirk and AJ, y'all need y'all need to get your.
Yo.
Yeah. I got you. Hold on. AJ, I got you. What up?
What up, man? What's good, Tony, bro? What's up, Frank?
Man, ain't nothing much, man. You paid that. Paying that internet bit of Comcast bill? What up, bro?
No,
what's
man.
Up, man?
Listen, man. It's the time zones out here, man. I'm listening from London, innit? So I just want to say,
okay, you forgiven, London. Yeah.
It's like 1 a.m. out here, bro. But listen, Frank, I hear what you. I salute you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I see how you putting in work, and I just respect the fact that you're from a whole nother region and shit, from Canada and things like that. You know what I mean? And obviously, things ain't really solidified out there like that. We know we've got KOTD and that. So for you to transfer over to URL for me is dope, because to me, you're carrying a region. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when I listen to you say things like, I want to be the best in Canada, my question would be, if you had a choice to pick like a king or a solidified vet, like who would you pick out there to kind of go at? Like, would it be Pat Stay? Would it be Sharon?
Yeah, definitely. It would definitely be Pat Stay.
Ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would you go at?
It'll definitely be Pat Stay, because just talking about Canadian people, and Pat Stay's from Halifax, and me specifically, I've always grown up watching Smack, right? So I had to really do my homework on King of the Dot and really realize who was popping, who's that nigga, and who's this and who's that. And from I've ever watched King of the Dot or heard about it, people have always been saying that Pat Stay is that name, right? Pat Stay's that guy. Pat Stay's that nigga. If he's the one facing Tay-Rock, he must be the guy, right? So
right.
He's the one they picked to be on Summer Madness, and they picked Sharon on Summer Madness before, but they picked him for the day before. It wasn't the main card, so they put Pat Stay on the main card. He definitely have to be the biggest battle rapper for my country right now. So that'll definitely be the person I like shoot at. Try to.
Wait a minute, London. You breaking up, London. Get it together.
Oh.
Yo, go again. What's up?
Yo.
All right, AJ. All right, man.
Shout out to AJ, though. I appreciate the love from UK, though, because I really like England. I've never been out there.
Yeah.
But I listen to a lot of music out there and shit. You know what I mean? So,
exactly. Like I'm
a lot of their slang. A lot of their slang is like ours in Toronto. Like we speak, like the lingo's kind of the same and shit. Mm-hmm. So I definitely fuck with niggas.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's like our well, they 10th biggest little city that really rocks with us, man. So shout out to London. You know what I'm saying? Brixton, all that, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yo, franchise, bro. Like I said, before we started all this, I am happy with the progress. I like seeing that. I like for this thing to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the amount of work that you put in to get to this spot and all that. And just before you go, you know what I'm saying? If there's any projects that you got going on or anything like that you want the people to know about, and then shout out to social media so everybody can go ahead and follow you. You know what I mean?
First, I'm working on a mixtape called Realer Than Me. And that shit I'm hoping to drop at least on my birthday in the summer coming up. You know what I mean? Next year. My birthday is June 18th. I'll be 26 then. So, you know what I mean? Inshallah. God willing, I see then. That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
And my social media, you can follow me on Instagram. That shit is, one sec, let me look at that. I forgot that shit. Mr. No Lacking 187.
Mm-hmm. Of course, 187. Of course, right?
And then my Twitter is real franchise NL. I need y'all to follow me on Twitter. 'Cause I gotta get that shit popping. I'm really on there like that. So if y'all could do me a favor and just follow me on there and shit like that, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But just shout out to you, bro, Tony, bro. I just want to say I appreciate you. Just the love you've been showing me from day one.
Yeah,
so
man.
Anytime you want me to come on the show, bro, and talk anything, just holler at me, bro, because I'm willing to do it. I fuck with you, bro. And I like being on here, just questions, everything like that. I fuck with the shit. So I appreciate it.
I'm planning on being in Toronto, right? And so, and a lot of our listeners know, you know what I mean? I don't really eat meat or anything like that. But when I'm international, I just do what I want. So I need to go to the nice Jamaican spot with the jerk chicken, with the, you know what I mean? With the women and all that. Like, I need to go where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit you up when I get out there. I'm gonna be out there November. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, definitely hit me, bro. I'll definitely take you to a spot called Eglinton. It's like Little Jamaica. You know what I mean? So
yeah, sounds
that shit's open to like 4 a.m. You can get jerk chicken from any time of the day to like 5 o'clock in the morning. yeah, that hot jerk. Like, I want the hot chicken. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, your nose running. Everything.
Like, I need the whole experience. I'm gonna bring a bib. You know what I'm saying? One more thing. Toronto coming out the East or what? What's up, man? What we
definitely.
Doing?
Well, like I told you before, man, I'm not a Toronto fan. I'm a LeBron fan. Mm-hmm. But now that Kawhi's here, so I didn't really like DeRozan. Now that Kawhi's here, I'll say they're my second favorite team now. So I definitely think they're coming out the East for sure. Because I think that even though Boston's a better team, Kawhi's still the best player on the floor against Boston and Toronto.
I agree.
So I feel like him having the experience, and he's been in finals already with San Antonio and did his thing where certain players in Boston, except for Kyrie, hasn't been there. So I feel like it's going to be hard, but I think we can do it, bro.
Okay. No, I respect it, man. I fuck with Kawhi, man. He get the job done. I think that's definitely an upgrade, man. Now, Kyle Lowry, that's the difference. We'll talk about that later. All right, we gotta get into that. Like, at some point, Kyle Lowry got to comb, like, he got to get a haircut and leave.
He gotta go, bro.
Like, he got to leave. Like, at this point, like, no.
That's a fact.
Anyway. But nah, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. Really enjoyed this, man. We're gonna have this out for the people. Now I'm saying, hit Franchise up on Twitter. He is active on there too. And salute to you and your grind, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Shout out to Black Compass once again. Shout out to Tony, bro, man. No lacking shit.
Word up. No lacking. Black Compass, man. We up out of here. Peace.